Welcome back, IP3. I hope you're doing great, you're staying safe, and you're staying home. Today, we will continue our lesson on PhotoEditor. And this is lesson number 8. And let's get started. So, GIMP, let's talk about what you can do and what you can practice more. You can edit the image such as this. You can play around, you can make adjustments, make it brighter, darker, more orange or more blue, black and white. You can edit different pictures. You can add, you can add stars, you can draw something, you can add some balloons. You can delete some imperfections on people's faces, like here, like the pimples, you can delete it out. You can create brochure or some flyers or some advertisements such as this. So let's check out the GIMP tools and edit some photos. And let's open GIMP now and explore editing pictures and creating content. So let's go to GIMP now. So we open GIMP and let's start with this photo. So we just drag in the photo that we want and we can get editing. So for example, we can come to the colors. We can do curves. So we can see when we do curves, how it affects the image. Or we go back to colors. We can do saturation. Saturation makes it kind of more reddish or yellowish. So every color, it becomes very saturated. You can see the difference. Or again, we go back to color. We can do color balance to see the difference. You can make the cyan more or less. Cyan is some kind of blue color, so you can edit the magenta somehow more greenish or pinkish or yellow. You see, when you use these colors to edit, it changes the picture to absolutely something else. It's not like before, right? We can check hue saturation, lightness. And can go back to colors, shadow highlights. Can try to edit that. We will get some more shadows using shadow highlights. We can edit it to see which we like more or which we don't like more. We can go to filters, to Gaussian blur. We can blur out the picture. make it more, make it less, very blurry, or just a bit. It's good to use this if you want to use something as a background color, especially, or background texture. You can check out all the options on the program to see. You can see tell the difference when I use sharpen, how it affects the image. You can tell the difference that the edges are quite sharpened more, and when I quite sharpened more, and when I use the amount, it makes it like somehow a bit darker and more artistic, as you can see here. So now it's starting to look like a painting. It doesn't look anything like the start image. We can even try to do brightness, make it brighter or darker, contrast. So yeah, you can go through different parts of the options here and practice and see how it affects your picture and design or whatever you plan to do with GIMP program. So we already went through some of the tools that you can use, so you can check those out, how to use it. Maybe it can help you to make it somehow more artistic, or make art out of it, or something like that. Or no, maybe you don't want anything. You just edit the photo you have, and you use these tools in the filters and colors option, and you can make it more abstract, more different than the original type. Okay, so this is one option that we just did, and let's check out the other option, like another picture. Okay, maybe this one can have some balloons. And maybe like this one, or no, not this. Maybe or like a huge moon. Let's take the moon here. So once we get the moon, we can try to move it a bit. So just bring in the moon, try to edit it. take the eraser, or also we can try to use the ellipse and just select the moon. And then I hit Control I to select around the moon only. So I will keep the moon itself. And then I can erase it. Or delete it. Okay. Now once we got that, we can go back here. And we can add our moon, but I don't know why the background, why is it white? There is a technical issue with this. Okay. What we can do to solve this is just go back here and search moon and choose transparent. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just save this. And then what we can do is move it somewhere. So we can have the moon here, for example. And we can give it some effects if we want to. and just adjust it as you need. Maybe up there, maybe you can change the opacity, even make it less or more. We keep it high. And you can give it some blur effects if you like, enhance it. We can do some saturations on it. Make it more blue. We can do some hue saturation also. We can do some effect on the whole picture with the color and hue saturation option. So when you are editing, you have to be careful on which layer you are on. Are you on the moon? Are you on the landscape? So what you are doing, it matters to make sure which layer you are on. So yeah, basically you can just practice and go through the filters one by one and check it out, how it is, how it looks. Like you see, for example, if I do it like this, you can see how blurry it will be, which is not very nice. And I can just Control Z and go back. We can add some more stuff, maybe some stars, or you can just put stars as little dots. As change it to be white, maybe just oops, it's too big. And put some stars by hand randomly if you want. And try airbrush. So this would be this. And also maybe one last thing I want to show you before we finish class today is the pimple on this picture. Maybe it would be interesting to know how to fix it for you. All right, so you bring in the photo first, and then what you can do is you click the area you want, you choose this one, clone, and then you select there and bigger here. You can make the size of the brush or the size of whatever you have a bit bigger using this. And that's how you can fix this. All right, so you hold Control and you hit the area that you want to take a sample of. So I took a sample of here. So I will start and then I let go of Control on my keyboard and I start clicking this area. and it takes some skin from here and puts over here. So again, I hold control and I want to fix here. So I'll choose somewhere very close so it has the same texture of skin. And then I'll just fix it just like this. All right. I want to fix here. I will hold control, click here, and then that's it. I want to fix here. I select there, and that's all. So that's how you can fix a face with some pimples on GIMP program. All right, that's all for today. And before we finish up today's class, I would like to give you some homework. So the homework is choose one of the pictures that I gave you, edit or create a new content using GIMP, fix and enhance the picture as you think it's best. Once you've finished, save it as a JPEG or take a screenshot, upload the edited picture to the e-learning platform. The due date is 13th of January, 2022. All right, before we finish, for example, I edited this picture, you take a screenshot, like once you edit your own picture, you take a screenshot, and then you can upload to the e-learning platform just like this. Yeah, so I want you to send me the edited picture. After you edit the picture in GIMP, you can send me that picture, screenshot, and upload it on the e-learning platform. So you can choose any of these pictures that you want. And there is no right or wrong. Don't worry. You just choose what you like and you can edit as you like. You can put a moon, you can put a sun, you can put some balloons in the picture. You can edit it as you like. You can, as long as it makes some sense or is interesting picture to look at. You can practice. This one has many colors. You can practice the colors and filters and practice those tools on this one especially and see which effect you like the most, and then you can send me that the same way we did today. All right, that's all for today. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you had a great new year and starting your new year with full of energy and you're ready for continuing the future year. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you guys. See you next class. Take care. Stay safe.